And once again, hello! All right, welcome. Welcome to the couch party. Welcome to Fruitful. Okay, so you open this little box. We have a little introduction from the guys at Fruitful and a little note about what we are up to tonight, which is fine. We could put this aside. And then you get into what we have in here. Okay. So very obviously, you have most of you have 7 courses. Some of you have 8. So they're all in numbers. Very obviously, you just pick the boxes up. Let's get them lined up here. Just bear with me if I'm unable to get the numbers right. Yeah, we've been keeping hydrated all day long. We have number 4, perfect. Here we go, and then number 6 and number 7, of course. And then we have another number 6 over here. Oh, that's number 2. That's number 6. That's number 2. Number 6, number 2, number 2. Okay, here we go. All right, and then of course we have all these little sauces and things like that on the side. So you have this beautiful little flower, like you would see if you were to sit down at 108 in Copenhagen. And of course, we have these pickles. Where are the pickles? Number... Sure. All right, perfect. So we have all these different pickles on the side. Of course, if you were to eat at his restaurant in Copenhagen, you would have elderflower and dill flowers and lingonberries and whatnot. But since we are in Bangkok, we have a little Thai twist to all of this. So we have the pickled plums, the very Chinese pickled plums. We have coriander seeds, we have peppercorns, we have candied ginger. So what you're going to do is take a little spoon. This is a spoon for me. Let's not get into this why this is a spoon for me, but this is a spoon. And you're just going to very nicely chop everything up on top of your... Or just keep it on the side, however you like it. All your pickles. And this sauce, so what we have here is fermented rice, which is koji. Koji is exactly the rice that you use to make sake with. We have that blitzed with a little bit of butter in there. Butter makes everything better, especially in quarantine, when you're having a couch party. And that's it. You're just going to pour this sauce over. For those of you who feel a little adventurous and don't mind doing the dishes, warm it up. But if not, it's still as good. Yeah, just top it up and bite in. Super simple, super easy. That's your first dish.
Hi everyone, my name is Kristian Baumann and we're here at my restaurant 108 in Copenhagen, Denmark. Thank you all very much for joining us here on this Fruitful Festival. I think it's a great initiative and I'm very proud to be a part of it. So I'm just here today to explain a little bit about what you're going to be eating and also a little bit about the restaurant. This is towards our main kitchen. We have 3 different kinds of kitchens. There's here we have the main kitchen. Out here we have a small bread kitchen. This has 2 ovens. This is our bakery section. So we make all the sourdough, all the bread, the pastries, everything. It all comes from this small bench. Over here we have sort of a wall of dishes. And this is some of the dishes that we created over the past 4 years. And we decided that it would be a good inspiration for us when we are planning a new menus and new dishes. Good ideas and also to remind us where we come from, so we can sort of have a better understanding of where we're going. But this is just some of the dishes that we have made over the past 4 years. But for instance, here is what you guys are going to be eating, the pumpkins. Are just as soldiers, they're not assembled yet.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm the head chef and co-founder of Ikoyi. So Ikoyi is my restaurant. It's a restaurant based off seasonality. We try and work with very seasonal, very high quality produce and products with local farmers. That's sort of the main goal, but we also take a lot of influence from spice-based cuisines. I wouldn't call it an African restaurant, but we take some influence from sub-Saharan West African spices and ingredients. So I'm cooking a dish which you guys are also going to be eating. It's the rice dish. I'm doing a simple version at home. I don't have the breadth of ingredients that chefs in Thailand will have, nor the breadth of ingredients that I have in my own restaurant, but I'm trying to make do with seasonal produce here in the northwest of England. I'm going to be cooking jollof rice. Very spicy, sour, curry, burnt vegetable flavored stock. And this is what we're going to cook the rice in. And this is the final broth, which we've blended and passed, and in which we're going to cook the first step of the rice. So here we're toasting the rice. We've got the dry, washed rice, and we're just toasting it in a little bit of fat. You basically want to keep toasting it until all of the grains are coated in oil. This helps to keep the rice separate and nice and bouncy when it's cooked in the rice broth. So we bring the rice broth to a boil, and then we gently tip the rice into the boiling broth. I like to cook it so the prawns are just cooked. The rice grains are separate, but nice and crispy. Just gonna grab a bowl. It's very delicious.
I'm going to explore with you guys in this workshop. I'm going to teach you how to cook drum and bass in 15 minutes or so. I'm Suitman Jungle, and I work and I make drum and bass, and that's what my album is about that I've just put up there. Suitman Jungle Liquid Lunch. I use my voice and I make drum and bass. Now, there's been a lot of food. I'm not a chef, but I'm very honoured to be involved in this fruitful evening. I'm very hungry. I've seen some great food being eaten and prepared and etc. I'm just checking. 1, 2, okay, no, all good. Right. I implore you to try this exercise with me, and next time you're at the kettle, implement it. It's a really nice breather in your day, okay? What we normally do when we boil the kettle is we'll turn it on and then we walk away. We go and do something else, okay? But try this, right? Get everything done that you need to get done for your coffee and your tea. And then when you turn on the kettle, close your eyes. You could do this with me right now. You want to be listening to the sound of the kettle. All of that crackling, all of that white noise.
Okay guys, so now we're gonna make our dessert, roasted seaweed ice cream with caviar and hazelnut oil. And yeah, we're gonna use one of these glasses, and we've cheated a little bit. We have one which is frozen, so if you have the opportunity to do that, that would be great. We have our ice cream, which is here, and then It's a little bit soft. That should be fine. You scoop it, put it into here. Then you want to make like a small dimple on top, so you can put the caviar there. Caviar is here. Simply put the caviar on top. Then we have our hazelnut oil. We make this ourselves, so we have a nut press, which makes all the difference. It's so delicious. You can have it with anything, but it's really good with this. So you simply put some of the oil around. And then I'm just gonna bring you guys over here so you can see. So there you have it. Very simple, but easy to make. You have Francesco there, Jules there. But yeah, enjoy, guys.
Hello guys, welcome back. We've definitely enjoyed our couch party. I don't know about you guys, but I bet you have as well. All right, so I have with me here Kristian from Copenhagen. It's probably super early for him. Yeah, he's probably still having his, somebody's making him his morning coffee. And we also have Jeremy with us. So any questions, anything you guys want to say, anything you guys want to ask these guys, please feel free to raise your hand and ask away. If you raise your hands and you're ready to talk to any of them, just say so. Any questions, anything you want to ask them, feel free. We have a first question for you. People want to know how was it cooking while doing a pop-up by, well, still not being in the city. How does it feel like doing a far-away pop-up?
I'm quite chilled out when it comes to cooking, actually. When I'm cooking for myself,